Hiya lovelies, or welcome if you're new here, I'm Linz. So I have been saying I am going to do a little bit of a grocery haul for quite a long time now, and today I just felt like was a good time maybe to do it. I might try and do one of these maybe once a month or something. Now bear in mind there's no things really like breakfast stuff or anything here because I do have bits and pieces already in the house to do stuff like that, like porridge and things. But I am going to show you everything I got on today's trip, and I do believe it is Thursday. Hold on, what day is it? Yeah, I know it's Thursday. Yes, it's the 16th of January 2025. So where do I get started? I'm going to get started with stuff that has to go back into the fridge or into the freezer already. So we're going to be starting with meats today. And here I managed to get, if you've got like a Lidl Plus card, at the moment here in Ireland, they are doing 3 for €9. Now, just a wee bit of a hint and tip on that. Do look at the weights of what they have on offer, because it can, like, you don't really want to be paying so much for something and you're only getting maybe 300 grams or something. That's kind of the way I look at it. So for this 3 for £9 deal, I got 2 of these lean pork mince. Up until very recently, I always looked at pork mince. Oh, what do you do with it? So I have been trying it out over the last while, and I'm going to be making up a couple of dishes with that. Hopefully I'll bring you along and you can see. Then I picked up, sorry, they're 500 grams each, just in case I didn't say. And this here is, I've not tried this before, diced chicken thighs. Now, reasoning for this one was because it's got a little bit of fat content on it. And I was kind of thinking it might be good for some, we'll see what we end up making with it. But again, that is 500 grams. And them 3 there, as I've just said, were €9 for the 3. Other meat, we'll stay with the meat first. I got, now this is, I'm not sure how well that camera focuses, but it's 100% beef mince, and it says it's about 18% fat, which I normally try and go for a lower percentage of fat, but it's just the budget is the budget, and I'm trying to make up some bulk meals. That is 1 kg there, and that was €4.45. Now, I haven't put all the milk out because, it would have took up the whole counter space. But I do get this for myself, which is the lactose free. I go through about 6 of these a week. So this is 1 litre, I do believe, yeah. 1 litre, they're £1.49 each now. So that's between this one and then the Aldi one, I'm happy enough with them. So that's that one. Now we have 3 litres of full, I'm sure it's called full milk everywhere, but it's full Irish milk, 3 litres, and that is £3.25 now at this stage. So that's them bits. I am just going to go and pop them into the fridge and the freezer, and then we are going to get on with the rest of it. And I missed out the one item I bought for the freezer, but never mind. We have a bag of this frozen mixed veg. There's 1 kg in that, and that is 99¢. Now, I'm kind of steering away a little bit from buying things like fresh veg unless they're on offer, because they're very expensive and, it puts a lot of pressure. I have to try and get them either blanched for the freezer, bits and pieces. Because if you've been buying veg and stuff like that from Lidl or Aldi lately, they don't last as soon as you get them home. So that there, great. As I said, frozen veg and stuff I'm quite happy with. Let's see. Just on the veg, I did pick up a big, what's in there? I think it's 1.25. I don't see a weight on that. But I know the extra large bag, the triple X or whatever it's called, bag of carrots. Yes, 1.5 kg for £1.25, which isn't bad. I tend to let them dry off a little bit, take them out the wrapping, dry them, or you can wash them as well if you'd like. Dry them out, and then I will put them, if I'm trying to store them for a little while longer, in like, a big lunchbox with a little bit of kitchen roll, lid on, and into sort of like, your crisper tray part fridge. If you have any other ideas on that, rather than me having to rush to get to do sort of blanch them, freeze them and all that kind of stuff, do let me know down in the comments. Now, going with pork mince, I'm going to be rabbiting on a bit here. What I found, I've only just started using it, but what I found is I prefer to use red onions when I'm making it. So there is a thing of red onions there. Is there a weight? 750 grams, 99 cents. That's not too bad, I don't think. I think I have a few still anyway. Something that is literally killing me at the minute to pay for is my favourite potatoes are roosters. And this here is a 6 kg bag, and this was £6.49. Like, I remember getting these for like maybe €3 or €4 for the 6 kg bags, and I think that might be something I might look into going to. There's a fruit and veg like little pop-up thing in one of the local villages. I think it's on a Friday. I'll have to double check that, but I might just check how much they are for things like that. Again, potatoes, if they're stored right, kind of kept dark and cool, they do store for a little while. Now, I'm never going to say this one. Congegelli. Don't know, and the rattling is probably driving everybody mad. I got 2 of them because I was out, 500 grams each, and they were 75 cents each this week. So I do like that pasta, and because it's smaller, it cooks quicker, which saves you money. So there we go. Now, if you've been around before when I've been talking about any type of a rice dish at all, you will know the only rice I actually eat is white basmati rice. So that's that there. This is a 1 kg bag, and it was £1.49. The prices of everything have just gone berserk. I seen a red sticker, which meant it was reduced a little bit for the normal price. And we've just picked up some honey here. And this is £1.79 for, that's very precise, 454 grams. Yeah, okay. Oh, I did get breakfast stuff because this is what I like to have. I'm not good at eating breakfast, I have to say. But when I do, or even just a snack, sort of like mid-afternoon, I like to have some salted rice cakes with a little bit of honey over the top. And these are 65 cents there. I don't know how many's in it. Does it even say? It's 130 grams, if that helps. That's that one. Now, what did I never buy this. I never do. And I was just thinking back on a recipe I used to make where it was like chicken and tomato based, and then there's some cheese and bits and pieces like that in with it. So I'm going to try and adapt it to do it in the air fryer. So that's some tomato passata. Lovelies. It is a 500 grams and it was 55 cents. So that's not bad. We'll see what we think of it. Obviously, we're going to jazz it up with maybe some herbs and stuff like that. Then we have 2 of these. These are double concentrated squash. So it's the stuff you dilute, just in case, you know, some people don't know what it is. You put a little bit in your glass and you top it up with water. And that's basically what it is. So they are 1.5 litres each. We have summer fruits and apple and blackcurrant. Now, these are £1.49 each, but if you're here in Ireland, we now have what's called sort of like the bottle recycling charge thing. So you get charged an extra 25 cents each for any of these size bottles here, but then you can put it back and get a bit back on your, you know, on your shopping. Or what I'm doing with it this year is, the woman looked at me a little bit crazy today, but I asked her, you get the receipt out of the machine when you put all your bottles through it, and mine came to £3.50 today for the few I had from over the Christmas. Only plastic bottles or tin cans, okay? And it was £3.50, and I said to her at the end, I said, oh no, I said, can I have that in cash, please? And she kind of looked at me, she went, oh, but you can put it off your shopping, like. And I told her, I said, no, I said, I'm putting it in a jar and I'm going to save it up and see how much I've got at the end of the year. And she just kind of looked at me a bit funny. So anyway, one of my things this year is I need to get the sort of like the rainy day pot topped up a little bit. So that's what's happening. Very random, I do apologise. Anyway, getting back to it. Granulated sugar. Now this has gone through the roof here as well. Is 169 now for a kg. I will say, if you are here in Ireland and you do like brown sugar, 1 kg of brown sugar is only 149 and it hasn't gone up. So I don't understand why white sugar has. Anybody know? Drop it in the comments. I quite like this new camera because I can kind of potter around the kitchen and still be talking to you. I don't really drink coffee, I must say. My other half does, and I am stocked up because I like to have a good supply of things, and when I can, I like to buy in bulk because it just makes things a little bit cheaper. But every so often, I do like a bit of a coffee or something like that, but it has to be decaf for me. So I picked up, this must be new because I only seen these before in a smaller jar, but this one I was quite happy with this. $3.29 for 200 grams, which it says on here that it's about 100 cups. It probably is for me because I only have like a small teaspoonful. But then if my other half is having it, he has 2 teaspoons, but he would turn his nose up at decaf, so it probably won't show him that one. It's just to have, you know. Now we're on to some. Now before we get to goodies, I picked up some of these. They're just their cheap sink sponges, what are they for? They're dish sponges with scarum pads. They are 69¢ for 6. Okay, so throw them over there. Now, I wonder if anybody's going to comment on this one. It's just they're really basic, cheapest. They do 6 rolls of toilet roll, which actually they make double. They last twice the length of time. 1 roll does 2. The more expensive one, they're $2.99. Too much information. I also have sensitive wiped things as well for certain occasions. Okay, I told you, too much information. What else have I got now? Ginger nut biscuits. I do like some of this with some of these with a cup of tea. Do have to be a bit careful because I could quite easily sit without even knowing it and eat half a pack. They're only 59¢ a packet then at the moment. And then we have some fruit shortcakes. They're really nice, but the Aldi ones are a little bit better. So just, you know, depending on your taste, I suppose. But they're €1.09 in Lidl. Also, they are cheaper in Aldi. But it was just where I went today and I couldn't be bothered to be going to 2 different shops. We have, you know, the way on your Plus card, you get a voucher. Well, I had like 50% off some of this. And I actually thought it was for the full range, but apparently it was only for this. So this one here is normally $1.49 and I got it today for 75¢. Then I do like a little bit of dark chocolate every so often. And this is $1.49 for the bar. As I said, I thought it was 50% off everything, but I didn't read it right. Now, we're getting on to my guilty pleasures at the minute. These here are the really cheap bacon fries. Now, I used to love them. Well, when I used to go out many years ago, bacon fries you used to get in the pub. I don't go out anymore, so that's it. These here, and they're very dangerous because I can literally sit and eat the whole bag. They are 89¢ for the bag, and there's 150 grams in there, which I suppose if you read the serving suggestions, 25 grams. Not the whole bag, Linz. My other half likes these. Again, we're getting noisy. They're a family pack of, I think they're called corn snacks or something like that. They're baked, not fried. You've got 18 packs in there, onion rings, cheese puffs, and some more bacon rashers, bacon fry things. And that is $2.65 for the bag. Okay, just a few other things. Oh, this has gone on a while. I do apologise. Right, this here is basically the best, cheapest dog food you can get. Now, this isn't for Mr. Man that you see running around in the background. That is actually for my little Yorkie, which She's very ignorant. She really is. She's like a little princess there, has her own little spot, and you don't see her much. I'll get her out on camera one day, hopefully. But I had a voucher again for a little bit off this. It's normally £5.49 and it was down to £4.39 this week. And that is it 2 kg? 2 kg of that. Has to be beef. She can't have chicken. So we're nearly there. Some treats and some snackies for the doggies. These. They're a little bit of the posher ones than I normally get, I will say. But there is, let me see, is there 8? Yes, 8 in each pack, and they're £1.69 each. I got with game for this one, and then we have a pack there of veal. Right, okay. You know, as I said, we're on, let's say it's the end of, sort of coming up to the middle of January. The end of what was I going to say? I have no idea. But this chocolate for these Santies, sorry, I know it's January, lovelies, but the chocolate is fabulous. And they were originally £1.99. I got to £1.99, and they're down to 99 cents. So I could not resist for that. I think I've got everything now. I don't know what I've done with the receipt. But are you ready for a grand total? Because I know at the end of the till. The grand total was €73.47. Yeah, that was that. Right, lovelies, that is it from me. Let me know down in the comments. I'm really interested on things like how much you pay for a litre of milk, be it lactose-free stuff or normal milk, bits and pieces like that. Now, I've no bread in this today. What else didn't I haven't got quite a lot of stuff because, as I said, I have things kind of stocked up in the cupboards and things like that because I like to do more bulk shop if I see something, say, that is on a good deal, rather than having to buy it weekly or things like that. So that, let me know if you do that. We don't unfortunately have things like farm foods or anything here. So, you know, the best we have is a store called Super Savers, which they do sort of like cheaper stuff and bits and pieces like that. But to buy in bulk is quite difficult, I find, here for a lot of things. But anyway, that's it, lovelies. I hope you enjoyed this. Please make sure to, you know, this and this. And anyway, wherever you are, I hope that you're all having a fantastic day. Take care of yourselves, stay kind, and until the next time, bye for now.